Whoa, a bite! Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Touhoumon Ordinary Version Blind. And starting things off, we're gonna see what we can fish up and some of the stuff that we missed here on round 32. Now, first off, we have Ahina. She's the misfortune goddess and the leader of the Nagashibina doll army, which is a Japanese ritual of transferring one's sins and misfortune to a doll and throwing it into a river to be carried away, which explains the reason that she's pretty much found in a river, meaning it's a bad idea to be fishing this up if you're fishing up curses, and that she's also the crappy Magikarp of the game, or the magic crap. And now for the only Jewish thing I've probably said or done in a video. So as an old Jewish tradition for Rosh Hashanah, or New Year's Eve and such, there's this ritual called Tashlik. It's performed prayers are recited near natural flowing water, and one's sins are symbolically cast into the water. Many have also been accustomed to throwing bread or pebbles into the water to symbolize the casting off of sins. So, there you go, Jewish. No one can ever complain about me not being Jewish enough. Because actually, yeah, you know, with a name like that, you would expect me to do stuff that's pretty Jewish, like picking up a lot of money or stuff, but no, surprisingly not. Use Confuser again. Her job is to gather the misfortune of humans, as well as scare off lost humans who get too near to the Yokai Mountain. She first appeared in Mountain of Faith. She loves to spin a lot, and it's believed to be a reference to her ability to store up curses, because the kanji for curses looks somewhat similar to a swirl, just like the one on her dress, but you can't see it in the sprite. And her being similar to Tashlik and spinning, of course, makes me required to pick a very certain name for her when I catch her. I'm gonna see if we can catch her here. If so, this would be a good start to the video. And it's gonna be a good start! A curse goddess constantly revolving and spinning, but surprisingly popular and loved. Give a nickname? Why, yes. You are going to be named Dreidel. I'm not even going to use you, I have to name you. You're pretty much a Jew. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna see what else we could fish up and what's in the grass, and then we'll proceed onwards. So I'll meet you back here in a couple seconds. Over here, we have an Ettore. She's a very shy Kappa, first appearing in Mountain of Faith and later playable in Subterranean Animism. She's an engineer and has a backpack where Kappa's turtle shell would normally be. It's believed that under her hat there, like most Kappas, she actually has a bald spot. And she also loves to drink Pepsi Ice Cucumber, as Kappas do love their cucumbers. I'm gonna start with Confusion because that seems to be the best way to catch things. And let's do Nightshade. Since luckily I remembered that this does damage based on your level. It wasn't just it being weak, so that helps me a lot. Alright, you're gonna be red. You're willing to cooperate with me and making this much easier for me to catch you, so that way I don't have to look for you again. For a while I thought the only thing we can get there was those Hinas. Alright, we got an Ettore. A Kappa who lives in the Yokai Mountain. Her shyness makes her run away from humans upon seeing them. No, we are not going to be nicknaming you. I mean, I just had to name that Hina, though. Alright, let's see what else we got. Here on Route 32, during the morning, because it actually just turned the morning here as I'm recording, I found a medicine. She first appeared in Phantasmagoria Flower View. She's a doll that lives on Nameless Hill, which technically is named because it's called Nameless Hill. So I guess, yeah, it's a contradiction, but it's surrounded with poisonous Suzerain flowers and uses the poison for her attacks, which can affect her enemies with status elements such as slowdown, lower evasion, etc. It's also believed that what we see here isn't Medicine herself, but the small dolls around her, which I don't think they appear until you see her EX version. Try and do this. I don't know if this will kill you or not. Because you're confused. Okay, no. Alright. I remembered! I'm actually learning. Okay, Toho Orb. So, pretty much she's very defensive. She's gonna have all those stat increase, decrease stuff. If you want to keep doing growl, go ahead. That's just gonna make it easier for me to catch you. Come on. Alright, we caught a medicine. A doll turned yokai never leaves the suzerain field, so she is ignorant of the ways of the world. Give a nickname? Nope. I might need a towel for this one because it's so hard to bio someone when they're this strong. Here we have Cirno. She's the leader of Team 9. You know her well. And she's finally back to freeze some frogs. This fairy so strong, it isn't funny. Can make a yokai cry out for a mummy. She may be a baka, she can't do math, but this yokai's one hell of a fairy. You know, I'm actually surprised that no one has ever made a Team 9 rap, considering the fact that they're a team and they're all stupid, and she's the strongest one. That's in most of the lyrics. But if anyone watching wants to go make like a video response or make some more lyrics to that in the comments, because you could easily do that. I don't know, maybe you could have like Mistia. She's one of Team 9. You could have her be tiny, I guess. That could work. Anyway, though, so this is Cirno! She's one of the most popular characters of the series. She first appeared in Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil. The manual of the game labeled things in numbers, and they accidentally, or on purpose, labeled her number 9. Because that was supposed to represent a boss, and number 9 happens to be idiot in Japanese, and her character is pretty stupid. I'll confuse her again. And, it just, yeah, need my words. Despite her title the strongest, though, she's the strongest of the fairies, which really doesn't mean much. I mean, just look at her. She doesn't really look that strong. That's a fairy. What is a fairy gonna do? And, fun fact, September 9th, every year is actually Cirno Day. September is the 9th. It is the 9th that day, and it is the 252nd day of the year, which those numbers separately also add up to 9. Okay, now throw a Toho Orb at you. Her hobbies include freezing frogs, which angers a certain frog goddess, who we might meet later. Oh, come on. Her catchphrase is, "I'm the strongest," and also she's often paired with Letty Whiterock. Because, well, they both have the same ice power, except Letty's probably stronger. Now, what am I saying? Not Cirno's the strongest, but at least she's not a fairy. And if you haven't guessed already, Team 9 is the team of all the idiots who are also earlier bosses and such from the games. Alright, so we caught Cirno. An ice fairy refers to herself as a tie. She aims to be the strongest. I might use you in the future, so if I need to, or if anyone really wants to, go ahead and leave a suggestion in the comments for names, because if you have a good name for a certain character that we've met yet and I've caught, go ahead, list the name. I might rename it, because there's always like a name raider in Pokemon, right? Alright, I don't need you anymore. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before we progress, let me go heal up. Okay. Anyway, moving on. What do we have here? That badge. It's from Violet City. You beat Faulkner? Hell yeah, I did. It took me like, what, 4 tries? You've all seen that. It was pretty embarrassing 4 tries, too. I was stupid and just didn't grind and go to the Autumn Tower, which would have made it so much easier in hindsight. if you are a bird trainer, okay, I have Thundershock. I don't care. Just go down. What do you have? And well, you're the thing that caused me so much trouble at Faulkner's. Do you have Mudslap? Because at least outside, I'm not gonna argue that, oh, I'm able to slap mud at you indoors. There wasn't even any dirt on the floor. It was just holes. There were holes in the floor that led to God knows where, and stone in the shape of a dollar sign. I'm actually pretty close to leveling. Easy enough. Bird trainers go down very fast, luckily. I know what my weaknesses are. Your weaknesses are picking all the same type like the generic trainer that you are. Alright, so what cave is this? And more importantly, what are we running into? I barely gained anything from that. I do not have any paralyze heals. Potion! Okay, sneak attack you. Whoa, what a surprise! I didn't expect to see anyone here! Ugh. Oh, you're probably going to have rock types. This is bad to have you at. Oh, are you a rock type? I forget from the other games. Swift. This is normal. That did absolutely nothing. You just pat me. Why is everyone slapping you in this game? All right, try thief. Your thief is dark. Use the dark project on you. This is absolutely nothing. I'm gonna have to change then. Of course, if we lose, I could always just go to the Poke Center nearby, which I probably should have done since, yeah, looking again, I don't actually have anything. I need a Paralyze heal, so, Mammy, can you actually do something useful for once? Come on, get your head in the game. Alright, Confuse Ray. Be useful. Oh, critical hit's bad. Well, at least you're confused now, though. Come on, come on, come on. Pursuit! Rock throw. Oh, this can't be good. Oh! Ooh. Okay, you're fully paralyzed, but you hung on, so... Oh, never mind. Well, it's the beginning of the cave, so after this fight I'm just gonna stop over there. Alright, Yuffie, come on. YouTube and Mammy, she's been failing so much that I probably will replace her at this point, because she's just not been proving to be a member of this team that I want to keep. It's pretty disappointing, actually, because, you know, I wanted to use her and I wasn't sure. She was... From what I had planned out, I'm pretty sure she was the last member of the team. It's a tie between her and someone else, and she hasn't been proving herself, so... Unless that changes soon... Oh, 18, nice. Hiker Daniel was defeated! Whoa, I'm beaten big time. And your voice apparently just changed. What? Yuffie is evolving. Oh my god, she is apparently aging and gaining a hat. Because people do not evolve in this game, they just kind of grow up a little bit. Although you look more powerful in your chibi form, if you ask me. Anyway, I'm going to stop at the Poke Center. Okay. Moving on, let's see, what do you have? You're headed to Azalea Town, are you? Let my Touhoumon see if you are good enough to battle. Do you have rock types as well? Because I don't like rocks. I really don't have anything good to deal with that. Oh, Bucket Lolly. I don't know, actually, should I... Do you guys want me to try new bios on trainers or not? Because we haven't seen her yet, but I could try and bio her now. I mean, oh, a bucket lolly. Well, we haven't seen you in the wild, so you don't get a bio yet. So go away. Sheesh, that sprite's scary. No, I will not change. You really want me to bio you, don't you? Unless people really want me to do it in trainer things, I can, but as of now, I'm not going to. I'd rather just do it in the wild when we get there. So, if anyone wants, go ahead. Mention it in the comments, then, I guess. You know what? Maybe I should do this. I mean, if you're gonna give me 3 and I haven't seen you yet. Yeah, okay, fine. You're gonna die anyway. Alright, so here we have Kasume. She is the bucket lolly. First appearing in subterranean randomism, she's often seen in dark places such as wells or caves. Her species is known as a bucket dropper, which lives atop trees, and when humans come close to the tree, a bucket or severed head eats them and is sometimes depicted as flaming spirits. People believe her head isn't hers, but that remains... It's the remains of someone else's. Although, she never has to leave her bucket because everything that she needs to live is in her bucket. It's like a studio apartment, I guess. Sheesh. Talk about claustrophobic. Ho ho ho! Hey, it's the New Year. It's not Christmas. That guy kind of looks like Santa, though. He's red and fat. Sarah. Alright, Santa Claus, what do you have? Rumia's darkness keeps blinding my Touhoumon. I'm seriously upset about that. Well, you should probably get Flash. Actually, wait, no, you're a fire breather. Just breathe fire. Bill does not sound like a guy who would breathe fire, though. Sunny Milk is easy enough, so... Thundershock? Thundershock's all I need to get through this cave, except for that one guy with the Suika. That wasn't very nice. Wait, what cave was this? I didn't see what cave this is. Oh well, I'll probably be able to check on the other side. No. Oh, you kind of look like Marissa. But there's not 3 of you, so I will not bio you because you do not deserve a bio yet, because it's still not wild. I mean, 3 seems very fair. If you're gonna throw like 3 at me, maybe 2, but I just don't see the point of doing that. All right, Fire Breather Bill was defeated. I flamed out. I need to think of some new voices for my characters. As I was saying, I need to think of some new voices. Great, I took a step. Oh! Well, never mind. Apparently, here's the bucket lolly, and I just borrowed her, so... oh, that, makes my job a lot easier. Now I just have to, make sure I don't kill you. Let's see what Bianca can do. I don't like you, but you're still here. You're probably one of the best things I've caught that I... Oh, you what? You fled? I didn't know things can flee. That's not very nice. How do you flee? That seems really difficult to flee with a bucket on. That's stupid. In fact, you have to... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Round 2. Okay, I'm gonna try, tossing a ball real quick, see if that works. Nope. Okay, Bianca, do your job of being level 6, which is the same level, so you can do damage. Arden I'm fine with, as long as you're not running away. Oh, never mind. Ugh. I just keep getting into battles in here, don't I? I roam far and wide in search of Touhoumon. Are you looking for Touhoumon too? Then you're my collecting rival! You sound like one of those creepy guys with a hugging pillow. One of those crazy fans. Yep, Touhoumaniac. Figures. What do you have? Komachi. Well, here's a fun fact about Komachi, since I'm not going to borrow you yet, since we still haven't run into you, but I think it was another hack I played that was like one of the only shinies I've ever seen in a Touhoumon hack. Which I actually think it shared the sprite of one of the later games. My poor Touhoumon! Thank you for the money. Okay, moving on. Let's see what is over here. Oh, look, we have an item. What's Yamame? She is a Tsuchigimo, or a spider yokai, first appearing in subterranean animism. She doesn't hate humans, although she can manipulate illness, so most people pretty much hate her. Because pretty much every yokai has a love-hate relationship with everyone. Although most of them seem pretty nice from at least how they're represented in Touhou. Alright, Confuse Ray. I have to make up for my losses with that bug lolly, so hopefully you don't run away. Or crawl away or whatever. Alright, got a Nightshade you. Do a little wiggle wiggle. Alright, Orb. You know, Gemini, since you're probably going to be watching this anyway, you should probably try and change the sprite when you throw the ball. Since I'm pretty sure some of the trainers had orbs instead of balls are placed, so you should probably go do that. That is a thing. Well, I don't really know how. I guess it'd be like 69 when it's closing. Well, we caught it anyway. A nerd spider girl whose main activities center around the depths of dark caves. She looks like a girl hanging around in a trash can bag, if you ask me. Trash can bag? You mean a garbage bag? Yes. Yes, a garbage bag. TM39. What does TM39 do? TM39, an attack that never misses. It's swift. Well, someone already has swift, so I don't see need to use that. And apparently this is dead end. We can't go here yet. What happens if I fish over here, though? See if we could fish up one thing. Nothing? Come on. There's gotta be something here. Whoa! No, it's just magic crap. Okay, back upstairs. Is there another way to go though? Is it down or up? Which way did that come? I don't remember. Oh, there's a guy over there. Oh, awakening. That could be useful later. Is this the dead end? Because why are you here? If it's light, a cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Touhoumon aren't scary. Touhoumon are little girls. There's nothing to be scared of lollies. Especially when you breathe fire. I know a certain character that you. Oh yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Yeah. Fire breathers. She's another person I considered having on my team. It's really a toss up between like three characters, and the only one I'm really able to talk about now is Mammy, but she's being poop. Flash! Savior of the universe! Oh, there is a door here. Oh, that was the whole cave? Okay, apparently the cave is called Route 33 because I did not see the cave, so that is Cave Route 33 for all future references. And I think this is what we have here. That's just a Minariko. Are you a trainer? Yes, you are. I came through the tunnel, but I still have plenty of energy left. Yugi! Aren't you missing your deck of cards? But of course, I fell to your trap card though, because it seems that I forgot that you do not get affected by electric types and you are a rock, and that is going to screw me over! Or not. Switch. I'd like to see you try and punch a ghost, or at least throw a rock at a ghost, but can't even grab me. Can't touch this. Luckily, fighting types are easily confused. Them fightins'. At least now you're being useful when I need you to, because... well, maybe I spoke too soon. No, you are being useful, okay. You're doing good, you're doing good. Stay alive, and I will consider keeping you for the rest of the fight. Or not fight, well, yes, the rest of the fight I will definitely keep you for, but... for maybe the rest of the game. A Mei Ling. This was one of the other things that I considered having over Mammy, a Mei Ling, and I'm still considering it. It's not a matter of who wins this fight, because let's face it, the AI tends to be kind of shitty. I mean, this is a hack, it's going to be harder. We all saw how I did against that gym, but I don't know, there's something about Mei Ling that I've always liked. As I was saying before I got interrupted briefly, yeah, I'm pretty sure if I remember, Mei Ling there, you become a fighting dragon, and that could be very valuable. Dragons are always a useful type, and I love some Phytans, because anyone who knows me knows that pretty much every game I own now, or regularly play, is one of them Phytans. Like Street Fighter. Mammy is level 14 now. What time do you level up? I don't think you level up to like 36. You're gonna be chibi for a while.
It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard. Aren't I, good Samaritan?
Well, you're wearing all black, and you're probably a Team Rocket member. The Nitori have disappeared from town. I heard cucumbers are being sold somewhere. Well, that's very nice of you. All you have is regular orbs. I do not care right now. We have here, charcoal kiln. All the Kappa have disappeared from Azalea Town. The forest protector may be angry with us. It may be a bad omen. We should stay in. La la la! Where have all the Kappa gone? Are they out playing somewhere? Am I good enough? Did you come to get Kurt to make some orbs? Who's Kurt? I have no idea who Kurt is. A lot of people do just that. Well, I should do that.
Do you know about
Cucumber cola? I heard it's tasty. Aren't you glad I told you that? No, and that breathing was very unnecessary. Don't do that again, please. Bugsy. Oh, fitting for the Walking Fairy Encyclopedia, who is clearly he is a fairy. And more ways than one. Cut through Azalea and you'll be in Elex Forest. But these skinny trees make it impossible to get through. The Charcoal Man's Touhoumon can cut down trees. Why does the Charcoal Man cut down trees? That's stupid. Shouldn't you burn down trees? That's your job, is playing with fire. The Kappas are gone. Are they taken away by bad people? Who are you? Jewker, eh? You want me to make some orbs? Sorry. That'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? I plumb reckon I don't. So don't worry. I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang. Oh, so it is Team Rocket. They use the Touhoumon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're all at the well, stealing cucumbers from the Kappa. Why are you getting cucumbers out of a well? Shouldn't the bucket lolly be in that well? That makes a lot more sense. But I'm not gonna argue anyway. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Nitori. Old Kurt is on his way. Well, you're pretty fast. Alright, so it was over here. Oh, wow, he pushed that guy out of the way. So this is the... Yeah, Nitori's well. Also known as the Rainmaker well. Well, I guess that answered my question. The locals believe that a Nitori's yawn summons rain. Record showed that a Nitori's yawn ended a drought 400 years ago. Oh, that's very nice. So what was actually supposed to be here in the real game? The only thing I could think of is cast form, and that's Gen 3, so no, Hey there, Jewker. The guards up top took off when I shouted at them. That you shouted? I thought you pushed them. That's embarrassing for trained guards. Didn't the Team Rocket members have whips in the first generation? Shame on you all. Could have used that whip and put this old man in slavery, who's clearly a southerner. And then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. Rats, if I were fit, my Touhoumon would have punished them. I can't be helped. Jewker, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Well, I would love to show them. Fuck you! Oh, what do we have here? Bucket Lolly. Oh! Can I catch you at least? Can we end the episode on that if you're not going to run away? Me trying to end the episode always ends up bad. Nope, you're going to flee. Okay, we're leaving this on a bad note. So next time, I'm going to awkwardly stare at this Team Rocket member. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you again next time.